motherhood feels so long. The hours are long, right? The days are long, but the years are short, or whatever they say. But there's days where you just feel like it's never gonna end, right? And sometimes those days are not pretty, they're not successful. And so to have those moments, I think, where I can use my hands, let my mind wander, and then be done with it, put it away, and be able to walk away. It feels good to have that.
I've always wanted to be a mom, but I feel like you don't know until you are one. And I feel like capturing certain things are so much more special to me now, especially mom in the picture, because I know it just helped me value family so much more when I shoot. So, you know, it's like in the back of my head, I know how quickly it goes. My name is Megan Welker, and I have 3 boys, 4, 3, and 9 months. So no school-age children yet. I am a photographer. I do primarily weddings, and I feel like those weddings then go into newborn, family, because it just is like a cycle.
My name is Sagan Bryan. I live in Visalia, California with my husband, Patrick, and my 2 daughters, Finley and Rowan. My oldest is 6, Finley, and Rowan is 10 months.
I moved down south in 2010. I worked my butt off. Like, I worked every weekend, triple had our weddings, like worked. Like, it was insane, but I could because I was young and single, and like I was career driven, and I wanted to do that. I love what I do. It like brings me so much joy.
I went to school for printmaking. I loved doing lithography. It required a press, it required a print shop, and, you know, chemicals. And I think even before I got pregnant, my way of working, especially at home, changed. So I wanted something that was quick, that maybe I could leave out. And so in my home studio, I had just started collaging. And then I kind of moved into quilting, which is another form of collage, but sewing it together. And then I guess naturally that moved into me dyeing fabric. And so for a while I was dyeing fabric with natural materials. It became another art form that I could do with Finn as she started growing. When Finn was 3, she was turning 3. We were pregnant with our son, Lennon. And at about 21 weeks, we had found out that he had a very rare disease called campomelic dysplasia. Ultimately, we ended up inducing, for not only his sake, but my sake, and we lost him at 31 weeks. I think it shaped myself as far as trusting my intuition, trusting those instincts as a mother. I focused all of my grief into doing something that made me happy and using it as the fire that I needed to start my business. I wasn't gonna let his life be for nothing. We are starting a co-working space in Visalia. When you come out of school, those peers kind of start to fade away, and those connections are a lot harder to come across. And if we could just build a space where we could foster those kinds of collaborations and ideas, I just think that so many more great ideas could come. And finding friendships with other creative mothers specifically allowed me to like foster some of these ideas that I had.
Yeah, I can't wait for Kenwork. We moms need a place that's not our house. Being a photographer and a mom is very niche. And so having people in your field that know what it's like behind the scenes, it's so nice to have a community that just gets it. Especially when you're a mom, you need that. It's important.